Hello everybody and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, and today's episode we have this car here where it's saying here the guy was on his way to work and he heard something that sounded like something had snapped, and moments later the car just died and noticed it was a puddle of some sort of liquid on the road. And yeah, when I looked at it I discovered the block is pretty headed, and so is the exhaust actually for that matter. And I think this is a case of putting a rod through the block. So yeah, that's going to be brilliant. And being a story mission, I have to rebuild this in the car if I actually want to see what you know, as it updates the menu. Otherwise, because when you stick it on the engine stand, it doesn't, which is why I tend to rebuild them in place. Yeah, so this whole thing's got to come apart. There we go. I suppose I should run that as well. But by the looks of it, seems to be like the case that the engine and just about everything attached to it is toast. And as you can see, I mean, the radiator fan housing, and for that matter the radiator itself, is in a bad way. Maybe to check this as well, because yes, that has had it. Oh, hang on, actually, before we do anything else, open the case and we'll basically empty out the... Oh well, quality +5. Still have no idea what I plan to use them for. I'm winning all the stuff that I have no real plan on giving away to customers. They can pay full price. Now where were we? Oh yeah, alright, this is going to come off. And don't be surprised there's any oil left in this, given what is described to have happened to it. But I suppose you have to make sure. Though I will take all the top end stuff off first. Coils are good, if I remember rightly, so it's like the top end survived alright, but it's the rest of the engine. Well, I don't want to make this too long of an episode because I actually don't have a lot of time today due to the continuing saga of, well, getting the bookwork done, which means I have to keep quiet, and of course it has to be done pretty much the same time that I do my recording, because again, for the same reason that I do my recording when I do. And that's the only place I can get reliable peace and quiet, and that's a bit twitchy today. Maybe it's because first thing in the morning it's still a bit cold. Alright. Tension is bad. Roll is bad. Pretty much all of this is bad. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a major. I mean, that one's good, and so is that one, but the rest, not so much. What are the odds that the timing belts had it as well? I mean, they don't look particularly pretty. I was hoping to get away from doing, you know, engine jobs every episode, but can't really help it with storyline missions. I also have downloaded a mod, but I don't know when it's going to first show up. Yeah, that timing belt's had it. So is that one, but it seems, as I said, the heads seem to have survived. Yeah, Going by the story, what it says on the storyline mission, the rods snapped and ventilated the block, and that tends to cause all kinds of mayhem. Right, time to go underneath. Yeah, I get a feeling this is going to be like a 20-minute episode of me just taking stuff apart. Yeah, I was right, there was barely any oil left in this. Actually, while I'm at it, I'll take that off. That off, that off. Oh wow, he destroyed the entire exhaust system. Fuel pump's good. I mean, we're 6 minutes in and I'm still taking stuff apart. Junkyard does not give the best of things at completing this in one go. So you get a wriggle on. I think I've done the complex stuff. Just going to take the bottom end out and then basically go on a buying spree. Alright, I need to go down under. Yeah, this is the point where actually not having the thing in the car is something of an advantage, but I can sort of live with this. Even if it is a bit slower. As that way it means it's updating the menu here as I go along. As you can see, pretty much everything that's broken has been found. And I actually have a pretty good idea what the remaining broken bits are. So really the only thing left is like these rod caps. Right, now I gotta go back out. And strip out the damage. So yeah, he did some serious damage to this. And let's see. That's all of that done. Crank out and engine out. Right, I think that's everything. I'll just check the list, and that's everything I need to replace. So I will see you in a minute. Well, it'll be 5 minutes for me, but I'll see you soon, basically. Right, I do believe that's everything. Famous last words, there was quite a lot of stuff. I'll stick that in. Actually, while I'm at it, I'll stick this in. Put that on. I might leave the radiator till last, but it just might be a case if it gets in the way. There, now I'm going to go under and start putting the crank and some of the other underside stuff back in. And I'll stick these caps on. Just a few fewer things for me to do when I get back under here to finish off. And let's see, exhaust pipe, caps, and then stick the clutch on. Finally got the clutch out of the Escort, which was a battle. Now I guess we're going to figure out which one it is to order the replacement. Seeing as it was completely stuffed, and hopefully that'll get that running again, because it has always been a pain to drive. Alright. And that's the exhaust system taken care of. Now I just need to put the rest of the engine back together. And I think it was these three, and yeah, I better check this. And those two, yeah. And after that I can just stuff these in wherever because it doesn't matter. And then just get one of those on. Right, and I also need to do this. Sparking plugs. Just basically highlighting everything I need to actually remember where the locations of them are. And rod cap, rod cap, rod cap. Yeah, new plug there, new plug there, and wait, was it? Yeah, it is. And a non-new plug for that one. I'm going to stick these on because it's convenient. Get that last piston on, throw this head on. And let's see. And that one. And I'll throw this on while I'm at it. Yeah, otherwise I'll forget this because this is like the starter. It's out of sight and out of mind. Belt 1, belt 2, new cover, water pump, crank pulley, water pump pulley. That needs to be a new idle roller. There's that one. That one. And that one. Also need to stick the alternator on sometime because it's actually needed. There. Yeah, I need to have a lousy one there because that's where it came from. Alright, that's that lot taken care of. I can start putting these covers back on. That the top end is almost done. Also, the top end on the side is done. Just need to put the cover back on the side and stuff the radiator in. Of course, all of this takes forever in real life. I mean, Taking the gearbox off to get at the clutch, I think took an entire day. And well into the next. Admittedly, it's because this car was fighting us every inch of the way with stuck bolts and stuff. Which thankfully isn't something that's simulated by this game. I think that would probably result in a few rage quits. Right, I just gotta put the sump on, don't I? And the rod caps. And then this one will be done. Okay. I think that's all of them. That rod cap taken care of. Spark plugs. Idle rollers. It looks like it's nearly everything. I just gotta stick the oil pan back in. Good to know. On the home stretch, just gotta stick the pan on and then put some oil in it. And make it a big fat payday. And it's on the other side. Right. And that should be everything. And that's all of that. All change done. Bye bye. Now. Brakes. Okay, we'll just do some brake jobs, I guess. This will be next episode. Brakes. And so just move that to lift A. Move that to lift B. Take that one as just a body job, so I can do that right there where it parks. And whatever. So that'll be next episode. So I'll see you next time in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. And before I go, I should mention that if you do like what you see, drop me a like, and if you want to keep watching my videos, I suggest subscribing, that way you won't miss a video. So yeah, I'll see you next time.